looks like total chaos under here. Welcome back to M Hood Fishing, everybody. So this is an abandoned wharf. There are many of them along this stretch of river on the Mississippi River, close to where I stay. I have not extensively explored this one, and that's what I want to do this afternoon. Let's get at it. It is just now coming up on 4 o'clock. It's about 10 to 4. So Hurricane Delta is just now making its way into the Gulf. Feels like she's affecting our weather. Why am I calling Delta a she? Well, anyway, it feels like our weather is being affected by it, and it's going to get worse. By Saturday, this river is going to come up, predicted to come up 2 feet, could be worse. At the moment, accessing this is fairly easy. Once the river comes up, it's all about wet peanuts, and I don't really like wet peanuts, so we're going to start out small. Let's drop shot a little bit of green red wiggler. That's the chartreuse red wiggler. If you think I'm about to do something crazy, you are correct. Don't always do as I do. Yeah, sometimes I wake up in the morning and I look in the mirror and I say, today's the day where I feel like climbing on sketchy stuff. It's not deep underneath me, it's just everything looks sketchy. Oh, here we go. Yes. Oh, goodbye. So there's fish down there. What do you know? Here we go. Yes. Well, not quite what I was looking for at the moment. I'll go for the bigger version of this later. Little channel cat. I've decided to come further into the wharf to look for better fish, or at least a keeper bluegill that we can use as bait. Oh, what's going on over here? Microcat. It's crazy to think that there's so much river access to me real close to where I'm staying, but it all sucks. Snaggy, and just not great. We're further under the wharf now to see if we can find some fish. We're getting rough conditions out there at the moment, so we might skip and jump right to a flathead spot. We might find flathead activity with all this rough weather. Yeah, flatheads, probably. Last time I was up under here, it wasn't clear that anyone was living under here. It seems clearer today. All right, this is the spot I was talking about. I've caught flatheads here before. It's not great. It's snaggy. You can't throw out too far, but we're gonna drop shot on about an ounce with a 1/0 with a night crawler all wadded up on that 1/0. It's a 1/0 octopus. That's about where we're going to place that for right now. Usually don't hit snags too much right there. There's some kind of activity here on the side making shad come up out of the water every now and then. So throwing this little rooster tail. If it works out, I'll show you. Oh, yes. Ah, dang it. This is a really lightweight rooster tail. It's a Mepps knockoff. There we go. Oh. Well, it caught my britches good. They're hanging out right down in this stuff here. There's a lot of snags here. I'm going lightweight with this spinner so I don't get snagged up. Getting hit repeatedly. They must be small. I haven't had too much action on the night crawler. This is the most action I've had at this spot, and I'm running out of time to fish it. But I think I have enough time to at least get something here. There we go. Little white bass. I was right, they are small. Just like I said, if it worked out, I was going to show you this bait. It's just a little knockoff Mepp for $1 at Walmart. It's got that white bit of feather on there, white body. I forget what this is, but it's a real lightweight. It's not 1/16, it's the next one up. That silver blade worked really well over that snag. This might be the biggest fish I get today, but of course, you know, I have plenty of time left to fish. Well, not a lot of time, but enough time to catch another fish. So let's see if we can get something bigger. I've got a lot of these in the backpack if I snag up. but I don't want to snag up. I mean, come on, they're $1, so you know I bought quite a few, knowing the spots that I fish. I've already lost a spoon today. There we go. They're tiny, but I appreciate the action. Best action I've had all week. Over a week. There we go. That might be a feather bigger. I doubt it. Here we go. Oh! That's definitely bigger than the first ones by just a little bit. By just a little bit. Check them out. I still want to catch a catfish at this spot. I must tell you that the last time I was fishing for cats here, the river was 2 feet higher. It's dropped since then. All right, we've got just over 15 minutes of light left, if you want to call this light. Amazing sunset from here. Check it out. Pretty crazy looking. We're gonna catch a few more fish and then get out of here. We have till 7:30 to get out of here. This is Crescent Park, if you didn't know. They lock the gates at 7:30. Well, people, this is the last minute. Had no idea that little blue cat was on there. I tell you what, I would love nothing more than to just sit here and keep fishing because it's such a brilliant sunset, but they're about to lock the gate. Let's get out of here real quick. Whoa! All right, so it's always cool when the river allows me to catch fish. I'm pretty happy about that. I would like to see if I can get a bigger white bass out of that area at some point. I've only caught that size, but I caught quite a few consecutively out of the same spot. So I'm proud of myself because it sucked for the last few days, the river, that particular stretch, not just where we went today, but a couple other places. So yes, Delta is on its way. It's going to do what it's going to do to New Orleans, but I don't think it's going to be a direct hit. Other parts like Morgan City might be a direct hit, so feel for them. Let's see what happens. Get ready for it. But it is going to affect us starting tomorrow and over the next few days. Rain and some wind. So time to batten the hatches down. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time real soon.